Hello hustlers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know I've been away for some time. I don't post all the time because there's a lot of content out there which shows the very same stuff that you guys already know or which is already out there. But guess what? Today I'm about to share with you a very unique trick that I've discovered for my embroidery part of the business. So therefore this video is specifically for embroiderers which have also a printing business. So yeah, in my shop, as you know, I do screen printing, signage. I've recently added an embroidery machine. So I've been playing around with it. Then I discovered one thing that was a bit challenging for me or for us here at Graphics 24, and that is hooping. So I have been playing around with how to do the hooping correctly. You see, hoop where you want the design to be, whether left, right, chest, back, front, wherever you want the design to be, how to hoop it correctly without having a hooping station. So we don't have a hooping station here at Graphics 24. That stuff is, if you know it, if you have an embroidery machine and you wanted a hooping station, I'm sure you know how much expensive that stuff is. So I have been doing some research on affordable hooping stations, but they seem to be quite expensive. Then I was like, okay, you know what? This thing shouldn't be that difficult. But it's, the difficult part about it is putting the cutaway, the backing under the t-shirt. So I've discovered a way on how to do it without having to fiddle with the cutaway moving away from the hoop of away from the position. So then I was like, okay, no, I own a screen printing press, and guess what? If you're a screen printer, you already know you're loading t-shirts on your platen. So why not use that as a hooping station? You understand? So if it's cut out nicely with the neck and everything, you can use it as a hooping station. So that's what I did. I use my screen printing press to do hooping. So I'm going to show you how I do that. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how I do that. Just give this video a thumbs up if you like what I'm going to show you, and also subscribe if you want to see some more content, quality content on the stuff that I do here in the shop. Basically, either be it on the screen printing side, embroidery side, digital printing side. So yeah, so if you want to see those once in a lifetime or once in a while, a video popping up with a much useful tip which is not out there in the internet yet, I'm all about that. I don't post all the time, but if I discover a trick, I'm going to share it with you. So basically, this is it, the hooping 101 with a screen printing press. Let's get to it. The darkness, the dirtiness of the board, it's not going to affect your t-shirts. So I'll use that board, this board right here. So I'm going to get the hooping equipment and then one of the old t-shirts, and I'm going to show you how to hoop specifically the left chest logo, because usually that's the most difficult one to position correctly. So yeah, let me get the stuff and then show you how it's done. Okay, so for the purpose of this video, we're gonna be using this hoop, which comes with the machine. This is hoop C, 150 millimeters by 150 millimeters. So we're going to be using this one. And I just cut a piece of cutaway. Doesn't have to be cutaway. For t-shirts, we all know you use the tearaway, but we use the cutaway for t-shirts, but we're going to use the tearaway for now. And then I like to adjust my hooping. I take this piece here, I put it over this one, open it up until I see a gap like that much. I'm not sure if you're gonna see that, a gap that much enough to slide in a t-shirt like that. That's fine. So therefore, let me just put you closer. Okay, the angle is fine. Yeah, so then what I do is I've got a line running here in the center, and then I've got 3 lines running down perpendicular to this line. And I already know when we do screen printing, we put the t-shirt, we like to put the t-shirt 4 fingers from the top of the neck. We like to put 4 fingers, and we know this is where the neck is going to be. And then we want the logo to be 4 fingers from the collar. So therefore, what I do is with my hooping, because I like my t-shirts or my hooping to be similar to what I do for screen printing. So I look at it that way. But now, what I do is I measure these lines based on that rule of 4 fingers here, 4 fingers here, then my design will be in line here. So what I do is I put my hoop on top on this line, but when I put my 4 fingers, then the center of the hoop must be in line with the 4 fingers. So I place my hoop there, and then what I do, I place my cutaway. But in this case, we're using a tearaway. Then I use a tape, a masking tape. I then just cut small pieces of the masking tape, tape it down. And also on this side, I like to tape it from the bottom up. You're just taping it just so that it holds the cutaway or the tearaway, not so that when you slide in the t-shirt this way down, it does not move. So that's the first part. Now I'm getting an old t-shirt. This is a t-shirt that I'll be using for this demonstration. Now I'll take a t-shirt, I slide it in. You can see I'm already not worried about the cutaway moving on me. Then I just get that one. I like to tape it on one side. Tape it on one side, not on this side, because I want to make it also easier for me to move it, to remove the t-shirt. So I measure 4 fingers to the top of the t-shirt, but I know that there's my hoop. So the center of my hoop is here. When I put my 4 fingers, the center of the hoop is already at 4 fingers. And then also I pull my t-shirt here, I see this corner here, it must be in the center of my hoop. You can see there it's in the center of my hoop, because when we screen print, that's how we measure the t-shirt. Now my backing is inside there, and then I'll be grabbing my hoop, and then we know that this side here must always be on your left hand side. So then basically I put my hooping on top. I don't press it yet, I just put it so I know where it is. Now I look at this line and this line, and then I look at this line right here. I try by all means to keep this and that one as parallel as possible. Sometimes if I hoop a garment that has got a pocket here, so I align these two with the top of the pocket and make sure that these two correspond parallel to the top of the pocket. So I keep it like that. Once I'm happy with the distances that I'm getting and the parallelness of the whole setup, that's when I'm gonna start pressing my hoop down. As you can see, it's right there in, it's hooped nicely. Then now it's time to take off my t-shirt. I just pull it up here, I pull it out. When we flip the t-shirt inside out, you will see inside out. Firstly, let me show you the hooping from the front. This is the hooping from the front. The sound that you want. And mostly what I do is I pull it up as well, just to make sure that it's nicely secured. But why buy a hooping station when you have a screen printing press that you can use to hoop your t-shirts? I just want to show you on the inside, the backing, how it looks, and voila, this is how it is. This is how it looks. This is how it looks. So this is how I hoop my t-shirts. So now, once again, when I go to the machine, it becomes easier for me to load my t-shirt into the machine.
Wow!
You can see it loads nicely.
Awesome.
Nothing is on my way. It looks like I've loaded it, I've hooped it using the hooping station, but I did not. I used a screen printing press to hoop my t-shirts, or to hoop my garments. And guys, that's how I do my hooping here at Graphics 24. I hope that you enjoyed this video I've done for you, which illustrates or demonstrates how I do my hooping. Yeah, so if you once again want to see more of these type of videos where I share tricks and tips on how I do my stuff to make life easier, with not always have money lying around to buy expensive equipments that will make our lives easier, but sometimes we do have existing equipments that we can turn or convert them into multi-use and use them for different purposes. So yeah, screen printing press works very well for your hooping. Thank you guys. Please like this video if you found that content useful. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and peace out.